Welcome back to It's a Long Way Through. Today we're going to talk about finding your passion and making a living with it. I know there's so many people that have written books about this, and I'm hoping if you're a young person, somebody in schools talk to you about this, a mentor or a teacher. But I don't think you can hear it enough, because I see to this day so many people wasting talent. You see, we're in a country, at least I believe we're in a country, and it's been proven, where if you put your mind to something, you can make a living at it and be happy. And I think one of the number one issues we have, obviously we could argue how many issues there are and talk about what they are, but one of the biggest issues we have in this country are people stuck in jobs that are not happy. And I gotta tell you, it's miserable, because I was there. Now, the majority of you probably don't realize this, but I've owned my own business. Well, actually, I've had my own businesses on and off all my life. When I was out of high school, I started a landscaping business while I was working at Home Depot full-time nights, and really enjoyed it. I mean, I was working tons of hours, but that entrepreneur has always been in me. My father was an entrepreneur. His dad was an entrepreneur. But I knew I wasn't a school guy. I got through school by the skin of my teeth. Just wasn't going to go off to college. I'm not one to sit in a cubicle. I'm a visual guy. That's the way I learn. I like to work with my hands. I don't like to sit still. But at the time, I knew landscape business wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I enjoyed it. I was happy doing it, but am I going to do that for the rest of my life? For me, I now have currently going on 17 years of owning my own martial arts school. I teach traditional karate and self-defense. And like I say, it's been going on 17 years now. And that's a passion. And yeah, along with that passion and that job, there are headaches. Don't get me wrong. There are definitely headaches in the sense of, anytime you take something, even if it's something you're passionate about, and you've got to make a living at it, there's some pressure. However, the satisfaction of doing something that I'm passionate about, the satisfaction of helping people gain goals that they're setting for themselves, the satisfaction of helping kids and adults feel good about themselves, outweighs any of the frustration that comes along with owning a business and dealing with taxes and overhead and all that stuff. It's so much better, folks. I am telling you, when I have a hard day at work, when I sit back down and they're few and far between, but when I sit down and think about it, I'm like, Christian, stop it. Think about what you could be doing versus what you are doing, or what you might be doing versus what you are doing. And I am a very fortunate person. But it didn't just happen. It's one thing having that passion. It's another thing making it happen. And there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears there to make that happen. But totally worth it. But the first thing you got to do, let's get off me. You've got to recognize things that you're passionate about. I don't care if they sound silly to you. It doesn't matter. It could be picking up stones or seashells at the beach, or something that's that could lead into helping pick up trash and then owning a trash business. I don't know. Take things that you enjoy doing and think about how you could make it. And sometimes you've got to mold it and twist it to make a living at it. It might not be exactly what that you're doing right there and then with that passion, but you might be able to mold it and flex it and turn it into something that you can make a living with. And so the first thing is, make a list of the things that you like doing or you enjoy doing. And then talk to people that are entrepreneurs. Surround yourself with people that are upbeat. Because I know when people talk to me about things that they're passionate about, whether they're looking for a business idea or not, I will automatically start trying to turn it into a business, and I'll talk to them. Hey, did you ever think about doing that? That's just the way I think. Now, it could be half the time or whatever the percentage is that I probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm thinking it. And that's how things get started. Dreaming, thinking about, hey, wouldn't that be neat? What if you did this? What if you do that? That gets the ball rolling. That gets the juices flowing. So list your passions, things that you like to do. Surround yourself around with positive people and entrepreneurs, even if it's only one or two people, okay? And brainstorm and write things down and research and come up with a way of making something that you like to do into a career. The reward in doing that is phenomenal. And I could go on and on in this video, and we don't have that kind of time. But you got to start there. We are in a country, believe me, I know we have our problems. That's a whole nother video. But we are in a country where if you put your mind to it, you can do that. Thank goodness, thank God that we have the ability and the freedom to be able to start our own business and run our own business. And it's a beautiful thing. It really truly is. So, hey, that's it for today. I just want you to think about that, okay? One more time. Come up with the passions, come up with the things that you like to do, make a list of them. Surround yourself around entrepreneurs, people that have their own businesses, preferably small businesses. But sometimes large businesses started out really small, so don't just, make sure you talk to everybody, all kinds of business owners, that is, and start coming up with a plan. Hey, and if you want to reach out to me, anybody, with questions or ideas, please do. I don't have all the answers, but I know I'm a positive person. I'd be glad to write back to you and any questions or any answers that you're looking for, questions that I can answer. If I can't answer them, I'll let you know. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Take care. We'll see you on the next video.